It's Miss Dom, and today you can draw a can. So when you look at a can is a form. What form is a can? We know our form words? If you said cylinder, you're right. So I'm going to show you how to use shapes to draw something that looks like a cylinder. And we're going to turn that cylinder into a can. So let's get started. While we do that, I'm going to talk a little bit, and we're going to use our imagination, and we're going to learn a little bit about art history. The first thing you want to do is, if you're drawing on a piece of paper, don't draw this rectangle, but let's pretend that this rectangle is your paper. Okay, so you want your paper to be tall ways, which is why I drew that rectangle. So we want to draw a really big can. Okay, so at the top of that paper, I'm going to make an oval or ellipse shape. So it's not a wide oval, it's sort of a skinny oval, and it's close to the top of the paper. So notice that the edges are kind of skinny. It's a little wider in the middle, but it's like a squished circle. So that's my oval shape. Then I'm going to draw two parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines that go straight up and down, and if they kept on going, they would never touch. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to draw a line coming down. Now I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom of the paper. I'm going to get close though. So I'm going to do something that looks sort of like that. Now I'm going to draw a curving shape along the bottom to connect those two parallel lines that curves down and then up like so. And now I've created something that looks like, what was that word? A cylinder. Now on the right-hand side, you see a picture of a can. I don't expect you to copy that can, or even this can. But I wanted to tell you a little bit of art history while you think about what might be in your can. Andy Warhol was an artist, and during the 1960s, there was an art movement that he was a very important part of called pop art. And so pop art refers to popular culture. Before pop art came along, there was a very distinct separation between the kind of art you would see at an art gallery or a museum and the kind of art that artists were designing to put on products. Products are things that you buy, like a box of crayons or spices or pretty much anything you see in a store. And that includes things that you see in the grocery store. And so one of the pop art items that Andy Warhol chose to sort of elevate to the level of the kind of art that you would put in a museum is the humble can of soup. And so he's kind of known as the Campbell's Soup guy, although he didn't work for Campbell's Soup, and he didn't only do art about soup cans, but that is one of the things that he's famous for. He also was famous for doing images of celebrities and other everyday items you would see, and he always liked to use really bright colors. So that's a little bit of art history. Now back to our can. I hope you're finished drawing your can, but now we need to give the can a label. So I'm going to draw a couple more curving lines. They're not super curvy, just a little bit of a curve to make the label. And then you need to think about what that can has inside of it. And so we need to do a little bit of thinking. So it could be a can of something that you might actually find in your pantry. It might be a can of beans. It might be like this can right here. That one has a picture of a big fat red tomato on it. Or it could be something that you wouldn't normally find in a can. It could be a can of birthday cake. Would you eat birthday cake that came in a can? I don't know about that. So you can be silly with what's in your can. Maybe it's a can of fun. What would a can of fun look like? So on this can, you want to draw a picture of whatever it is that you want to put in the can. And again, it could be something realistic, or it could be something silly, or it could be something more of an idea. So maybe I have a can of, maybe it's a can of, I can't decide. You need to spend a little bit of time thinking about what's going to go in your can. Is it something surprising? Is it something exciting? Something normal? Something silly? Maybe it's your favorite food. Maybe it's something you wish could be in a can, but doesn't actually come in a can. Then you need to think about what you're going to put as your picture. So let's say I want to make a can of sunshine. Sunshine doesn't actually come in a can, but what if it did? What would a can of sunshine look like? So after you draw, you can go ahead and color it in. And again, I want you to draw something that's not a can of sunshine, because that's what I'm doing. So think of something else that you would draw in your can. Okay. So I'm doing a can of sunshine, but you can draw whatever you can imagine. And you can even color in and decorate the area around the can. So maybe your can is sitting on a table. Okay, so have fun. deciding what's going to go in your can. And I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about art history and a little bit about how to draw a cylinder and turn it into a can. See you next time. Bye.